about where you are today. Maybe you're a student, a businessman or woman, in the medical field, or any other professional. How did you get to this point? The fact is, long ago, when you were just in elementary school, you had a teacher that helped to build the firm foundation on which the rest of your education was built. I have chosen to continue my education and pursue a teaching career so that I can help young children build such a strong learning foundation. Helping build a foundation is only one of the many reasons why I want to teach. I also want to be a teacher because of my love of children, my personality traits, and the obvious benefits of the time off. Let's explore these in more detail. First and foremost, I love children. I have 4 of my own. I love them, obviously, but I also love my children's friends. I love the energy and the zest and the enthusiasm that children have just naturally. And I also love the fact that children are worry-free. They don't have a care in the world, especially the little guys. Not only do I have a love of children, I have a love of teaching children. I love the teaching children because they're a blank slate. They come into the room, they're willing to learn, they're like a sponge, they want to absorb everything that you throw at them. They're ready to learn. Another reason, a friend of mine, Mary Mitchell, spoke. She's a first grade teacher. She said one of her favorite reasons for teaching is when she has a child that is struggling with either reading or math, and they have struggled, and they've struggled, and they've struggled, and then finally the light bulb comes on, and it's that aha moment. And she said that's one of her favorite reasons for teaching. I also like to teach special ed children. The National Center for Educational Statistics tells us that 95% of special ed children are now in general education classrooms. There are children with dyslexia and other challenges, and they were at one point isolated in a room, and now they're in the general education classroom. And I like the challenge of having to work with those kind of children. I love children, and I love teaching. But I believe it's the character traits, that strong character traits are needed as well. In the book, Building Teachers, common traits to great teachers are listed. First and foremost is empathy and an ability to relate to the children. I believe I can do that. I can speak to their level, on their level. Energy, excitement are key. For example, when I've worked with children before and they actually have that aha moment, I literally was jumping up and down with them. So that is my personality, and that's why I think I could be a good teacher. I also have high expectations, and that is, like I said, one of the reasons what makes great teachers. You have to have high expectations. 2 of my own children are dyslexic, and I raised the bar for them, and one of my sons was 1 point away from being valedictorian of his class. I also want to make a difference, and I think that I can. Researchers Sanders and Rivers found, and I quote, that not only is a teacher the single most dominant factor affecting students' achievement, but the effects of both a very effective and ineffective teachers remains for at least 2 years, regardless of the effectiveness of the later teacher. Those are some of the reasons I chose to teach, but I also want to teach because of the obvious benefits. The hours, the vacation, summers off with my kids, stable hours, although albeit you do take your work home. I feel that because of my love of children and teaching, my strong personality, and my strong desire to make a difference in a child's life, I have chosen the right career choice. Albert Einstein said, "It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in the creative expression and knowledge." I hope to be that teacher.